Hey, what's up? I'm your guy Dawson.
And I'm Denise.
And welcome to Dawson and Denise TV on YouTube. And we want to thank everybody who has subscribed, has written comments, watched our videos. And we also want you guys to check out our new website, www.dawsondenise.com. I'm going to put the link down below, and also check us out on Facebook. All that stuff will be below, Twitter as well, and Blog Talk Radio. And all of our listeners on Blog Talk Radio, we thank you guys. Every week, every Wednesday, we're on Blog Talk Radio, 7 p.m. to 7:30, so check us out. We wanted to talk about this particular thing that's been in the media about Bishop Larry Trotter of Sweet Holy Spirit Church out of Chicago, where there was a photo that surfaced through social media with him bathing with his granddaughter. Bishop Trotter did come to his defense on a morning show out in Chicago, stating that the photo was innocent. The whole event in itself, his daughter came to visit for the weekend. Granddaughter came in there, saw him, in the bubble bath, and said, "Granddad, how did you make bubbles? Blah blah blah." And he states that he put on swimming trunks, granddaughter put on swimming trunks, and they took the picture, and it was innocent. But everyone is saying that it did not look right. What are your thoughts on this, Denise?
Well, we come here with a humble heart, and we're not here to right or wrong. But my opinion is my daughter's not bathing with a grown man, be it her father, her grandfather, uncle, cousin, brother. She's not bathing with another grown man. To me, it didn't sit right with me.
It didn't sit right with you? Well, let me give you guys a little bit. I have worked with Department of Children and Family Social Services, and I must tell you,
if you saw that picture,
if I saw that picture, that would warrant an investigation. And when Denise brought this to my attention, my very first case when I was a case manager was a case where a father had custody of his daughter. I didn't even think about this, so I was thinking about what we were going to talk about. And one of the allegations in there that the mother made was that he showered with his daughter. He did admit to that in court, and the judge at the time was one of the hardest judges down here within juvenile delinquency, child welfare. And she was like, no, you can't do that. You are a male, blah, blah, blah. She put him in his place in front of everybody in the courtroom. And that was my very first case as a case manager. And I remember I had to do visits like twice a month, but with them I would do it weekly because I had to, make sure the girl was doing fine in daycare. And I would always reiterate to him, make sure, you bathe her, then you bathe yourself. In his mind, it was just,
right.
It was something that, okay, I'm showering
and
here.
Yes,
so
society has changed.
Yeah.
We're living in a different time, and people might take that innocent picture and make it or perceive it as something else. But you have to realize when you're putting things on social networks, you're allowing it to be perceived any way the person looking at it wants to.
And could you say, well, I'm not going to say because Bishop Trotter is an older man, he probably wouldn't have perceived the social media as the way it is, because everybody knows about social media now. But the fact that you would put this picture out, I would have never put myself in that position. But first of all, to think that everybody would take it the same way, I don't think that was a wise idea.
They say the saints and sinners alike are divided between this, because some are coming to his defense and some are just over it.
And Bishop Trotter did state, and I will read verbatim, he said, "I know some people have never bathed with their kids, but when I was growing up, we shared bath water. I'm not ashamed of what I did. I'm ashamed and hurt that it has gone out into the world, and people have called me everything from a child molester to a pedophile to a nasty old man." The backlash that he's getting from this is...
I'm not going that far because I don't know the man by far, but my child would not have been. And all I'm saying is, who takes a bubble bath? And again, your house is just that open that if you're in there bathing, anyone could just walk in. I lock the door, and I have two girls. I lock my door when I'm taking a shower.
There's a lot of suspicion, and if it was a case in Miami, an investigator would come out and assess the situation. And if that was put on social media, not only you have violated that child's privacy by putting that child in a compromising position like that, and him as well. And with pedophilia and people doing all this child pornography now. I just don't think that was a good look for people who do prey on situations like that to collect things like that, because we have tons of cases throughout the United States and the world where people are engulfed in child pornography, engulfed in, you know, this type of behavior. And I think even though that may not have been his intentions, for somebody who may view that, who is a pedophile, that probably would have enticed them more, because it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. So I'm definitely not saying that he's a pedophile, he's a nasty old man or anything like that. That was what he said people are saying about him. But it just goes to show that what you do when you have to be careful when you're a high profile person. And you know,
even your low profilers, because like I said, whatever you put out there, you're subjecting it to be perceived any way possible. So
any way possible, that's exactly right. But you said in the beginning, the saints and the sinners, people in general. I don't like categorizing people.
I'm telling you what they said.
I know, that's what they said. And he was on the John Hannon morning show in Chicago, and he kind of clarified themselves. But a lot of people are really attacking him and his family. And I just think, you know, you really have to be careful, especially men of the cloth, with everything that pastors and churches have gone through within the last couple of years, decades, with scandals and everything. It's a different breed of people in the world today, and social media has made things so completely impossible for anybody to get away with anything. I mean,
and you have to change with the times. He said he used to do it with his kids. You have to change with the time, and now is not the time to be bathing with your granddaughter and putting it on social.
And you know, my own opinion about this, you know, I really don't, you know, like I said,
I wouldn't even take a picture of my own daughter in the tub alone with bubbles and put it, you know what I mean, and put it, because of like what you said, these pedophiles out here, and just take that picture and just do whatever with it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even take her a picture in the tub alone.
Well, I would like to know what you guys think about it, the viewers on Blog Talk Radio, on our Facebook and things like that. What do you think about this? To me, I just wouldn't have, I wouldn't have participated.
So, you know, hit our website up.
Yeah, hit
at
it up.
www.dawsondenise.com
and
leave us a message, and we will get back to you.
And no bubble baths for kids, y'all. Don't do that. And even, you know, you gotta protect the kids. So much going on with kids and all this kind of stuff with people in general, you know. So definitely, just hope everything just subsides with this, and you know, we go on. So much other stuff to talk about. So next time, I'm your guy Dawson,
and I'm Denise.
I'm finna go hit the gym. Where you going?
Out.
You know what? Let me tell y'all something.
Yes, tell them.
Denise lives her life like she is like a teenager. I'm
living my life like it's golden.
Yeah, she finna go now. Till next time, y'all. Take care. Peace.